What's with the tie?
We have very important business to discuss today. I'm about to school you in the art of negotiation.
Okay, then what's with the sweatpants?
Well, it would appear I got dressed a little quickly today. But that's not the point. I'm looking around and I'm seeing all these 10 minutes with Andrew shirts and hats and mugs and everything. And I know you've got money, but yet I'm not getting paid a dime for this. Every week I'm on the show doing what I do, and you're not paying me 1 red cent. Well, that stops today. We're negotiating my contract, and it's going to be $100 an episode. That's what I want.
Dad, I can't give you $100 an episode.
Okay, that might have been a little rich. How about $75 an episode, and we go onwards and upwards?
I can't give you $75 an episode.
$50 an episode. We're friends, and we take this thing as far as we can take it.
I can't give you $50 an episode.
$25 an episode. That's my final offer. Take it or leave it.
I can't do that, but I tell you what I can do.
What's that?
I can pay you double what I'm paying you right now.
Deal! Yes! Woo! Sucker! That's how you negotiate.
Yeah, I'm the sucker.
This is the 10 Minutes with Andrew podcast. And now, here's Andrew.
If I'm looking kind of dazzled, I see neon lights. Whenever you walk by, don't get me wrong.
Welcome back to 10 Minutes with Andrew. I am, of course, Andrew, and I'm again joined by my dad, Mark Chansey. Welcome back to the show.
Andrew with the head cold.
Andrew with the head cold.
That's the Pretenders.
It is the Pretenders.
Don't get me wrong. It's from 1986.
Wow.
Yeah, all these songs were great in the 80s. You weren't even around then. Before we get going, I got to ask, are you a bit cold this morning?
You mean like temperature-wise? Or?
Yeah.
No, I'm not cold.
Okay, just saw the toque on, and I thought, I must...
Well, no, I'm wearing the toque because it says 10 Minutes with Andrew.
Oh, I
The
see
new
now.
toque.
I get it. And you know, when I look back on that opening we did for this week's show,
Yeah.
you know what I'm struck by?
What?
Neither of us has had formal acting training.
No.
It's almost uncanny how good we were.
It is, and your new contract kicks in today as well.
Well, that kicks in today, does it?
It does.
Double. Woo-hoo-hoo!
Woo!
That is great. So the Leafs win.
6-3 over the Oilers.
Yep. Probably says something about the psyche of Leaf fans and the scarring that we've gone through over the years, that when they start the third period up 5-0, there wasn't one Leaf fan thought that was safe.
That's true.
And boy, it didn't look safe.
I mean, that's what's happened over the years to Leaf fans. That they think, well, we're up 5-0, but we still can't be say, well, this is over.
Now, they gave up 2 shorthanded goals and a 6-on-5 goal. The power play, the penalty kill is a problem, big time.
Yeah.
If they can't figure out how to stop the leaking, they're going to have a lot of trouble in the postseason without a penalty kill that you can rely on. Samsonov goes down with a few minutes left, looked very, very serious, but we're hearing reports today he's fine.
He's fine. Joseph Woll in net tonight. The Leafs play the Hurricanes.
Oh, into Carolina, another tough one. I got to say, if you looked at the calendar and saw Edmonton, Carolina,
Yeah.
you would have thought this wouldn't have been a good weekend for the Leafs.
No, it wouldn't have been.
No matter what happens tonight, they've got 2 of a possible 4 points. So
Yeah, and they came off a good win against Washington on Wednesday, 7-3.
yeah, that's another good one. And last night it was the Holmberg-McMahon show.
It was
2 goals
McMahon,
apiece, and
yeah.
Austin Matthews scores an empty netter, his 58th
of the year.
out of 58 goals.
58 goals. Yeah.
That was his first empty netter all year.
Wow.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Yep. First one. So, what are we doing today, my son?
We're playing a new game.
A new game?
Roll it.
Yes. Nope. Not a chance.
Oh.
No way. Well, maybe, baby.
So I'm to assume this is called Yes, No, Maybe, Baby?
That's what it's called.
I like it. How does it work?
Well, we have 3 statements here, and this has to do with the GM meetings that happened in Florida.
for the NHL.
for the NHL.
So the GMs head down to Florida for some air quote meetings,
Yep,
which is
yeah.
more golf and
Golf and other stuff.
few drinks, I would say.
And they proposed some new rule changes.
Oh, goody gumdrops.
And I have 3 of them here, and I'm going to read them out.
Yep.
And if you like the rule change, you
Yeah.
can say it's a yes. If you don't like it,
Yes.
yeah. If you don't like it, say no.
Nope.
And if you think, oh well, maybe,
Well, maybe, baby.
there you go.
There you go.
So
So there's 3. They had more, but you've selected.
I've selected
You've
3.
selected 3 of the, I guess, most impactful ones that could affect the game,
Yeah, I had 6 or 7, I believe.
and we're going to decide whether we like it or don't like it, or who knows?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, no, maybe, baby. I like that.
First statement. You ready for it?
Sure.
All right.
Go ahead.
If a goalie dislodges his net,
Mm-hmm.
he can get a delay of game penalty.
Yes.
Yes.
I said that without even moving my lips.
Well, that's true. That's true. You did.
Yeah, no, I would be in favor of that enhancement to the game because it's the Matt Murray rule.
Yeah.
Matt Murray became famous for getting a stoppage in play by accidentally dislodging the net. If a defenseman does it, it's a 2-minute delay of game penalty. If a goalie does it, it's just part of the game and we move on. But goaltenders are doing it more and more intentionally, and I think it's only right that if they referees believe that it was intentional, they should get a 2-minute delay of game penalty, just like a defenseman or a forward would get for doing the same thing.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to say yes as well.
Yes.
And the reason I say it is a lot of the same things you just said, because like there have been so many over the past couple of years you've seen of goalies that intentionally like hit the net and dislodge it, to stop the play and the Matt Murray rule. And I think that will definitely benefit because a defenseman or a forward, they do the same thing, they get a penalty. So the goalie should get the same kind of penalty. But I guess, the goalie doesn't go to the box. It'd be a player that goes to the box for the goalie. That's probably on the bench, I would say.
And
That's
it
how
won't
works.
It won't have too much impact on the game either because it's not happening a whole lot. You just drop something there.
No, I hit my watch off the table.
It's not happening a whole lot, so it won't slow us down any further, I don't think, than we are right now. So we're both a yes on that one.
We are both a yes.
Okay, so statement number 2 for yes, no, maybe, baby is...
Teams can challenge
Oh, jeepers.
a puck over glass call.
Nope. Not a chance. No way. No.
No?
Now, here's my issue, and I'm going to go off on a bit of a rant.
Okay.
I am sick and tired of challenges, coaches' challenges that will ultimately get to play right. Right? The league has enough officials around in their offices in Toronto and New York watching every game.
Right.
So if a referee makes a call and it's the wrong call, they know in Toronto and New York that it's the wrong call. Why can't they just in real time get in contact with the timekeeper or whatever in every arena and say, here's what actually happened, make the right call? But instead, it's down to, I made the wrong call, but unless the coach has enough guts to challenge me, it'll stick, even though I know it's the wrong call.
Yeah.
So I don't understand in today's day of technology why we have to go through this and add another layer of slowing down the game.
Yeah.
I'm against any type of review in any sport. Let me give you an example. You probably don't know much about Ricky Henderson.
No, he stole a lot of bases.
He is the all-time base stealing leader in Major League Baseball. He stole 1,406 bases in his career. He didn't play during video replay and review. If he did, he would not be the all-time Major League Baseball base stealing leader. He wouldn't even be close. So there has to be a decision. Are we putting these referees and umpires in to call the game and we're okay with the element of human error, or do we want to have technology call everything? Because you know what? A computer could call balls and strikes
Yeah.
and get it right every time. Why aren't we doing that?
That's true. I mean, that's one of the big complaints people have about baseball is the umpires are terrible at what they do. And I think the minor leagues or in some league they've tested out robot umpires, and that might happen soon enough. But Ricky Henderson, I believe he played for the Blue Jays, didn't he? In some
For
form?
1 year, yep.
Yeah.
One of their World Series runs.
But yeah, I mean, I would say no to that too. I mean, the reviews are just kind of stupid, and then they cause a big delay, and it really doesn't make any difference. I mean, it's just coaches challenging everything because they can. And I think isn't there a limit on the number of challenges per game?
Not aware. I don't think so, because if
There is in baseball.
In baseball there is, but in hockey, if you challenge and you're wrong, you end up getting a minor penalty.
Yeah.
So there's a little bit of a risk there. In baseball, you just lose your challenge.
Yeah.
Right? So you can't challenge later in the game if you think you may have needed it for some crucial play at a crucial point in the game. But again, like a few years ago, the league, not a few years ago, a number of years ago, the NHL added a second referee to the ice.
Yeah.
So there's 2 referees and 2 linesmen. So if we're going with all these coaches' challenges and all this stuff, can we get rid of one of the referees?
We should be able to, yeah.
I don't understand why we want to slow the game down even more. It doesn't make any sense to me. But we're both no's on that one.
Both knows, yeah.
Hopefully the third one's a little bit more uplifting.
But we'll see. Final statement.
Uh-huh.
Teams can challenge
Oh, you haven't even got to finish. Nope.
a high sticking call, but if they lose, they will be shorthanded 2 men.
Stupid.
Stupid?
Yep. It goes along with everything else. Like, do you want to make the right call, or do you want to have the game flow and be entertaining for people? And sometimes referees are going to blow a call. What do you want? That's the question. And I give you the offside rule. The NHL now has it set up that a team could come into the offensive zone, spend 2.5 minutes in there, and dominate a team, score, and then 2.5 minutes ago when they entered the zone, it was ruled they were offside by a skate lace. So what the NHL does in that case is they tell their fans, forget everything you just saw for the last 2.5 minutes. It didn't exist. Not going to happen. They take the time off the clock, and it's absolutely silly. And then all anyone's talking about in a game like that is the offside call. Not the goal, not who won, not how great a game it was. It was the 10 minutes we spent looking at a replay that showed a guy did go in by a skate lace and was offside. So we're going to, it's killing the game.
And it's happened so many times. Like I think wasn't it it was a Matthews goal against Washington on Wednesday. They called back because he was offside.
Yep.
And they keep doing this. They keep reviewing because of offside, and then they look at the review for 10 minutes, like you just said, and they find out that just by a slight blade, they were offside.
Yep.
And there's a call back.
And it's just killing the game. And again, there's 2 people on the ice in black and white stripes dedicated to calling offside. Their official title is linesman. That's what they do.
Yeah.
So one of their only jobs is to figure out whether the team went in onside or offside.
Yeah.
9 times out of 10, they're going to get it right. Every now and then, they're going to miss one and I mean a skate lace. This is a fast game.
Yeah, it is.
But do we really need to slow this down with reviews and challenges because a guy went in? Oh, it's just, I can't take it. I just can't take it.
And do we need 2 linesmen? Can we just have one?
Well, I don't mind the 2 linesmen. They're also there to break up fights.
Yeah.
Right? But no, I'm going to say no to that one.
Me too.
It's too much. It's just too much reviewing, and I don't like it.
I'm saying no to that one too.
Yeah. Well, what are you going to do?
What are you going to do about that, right?
So that was the 3.
That was the 3.
Okay.
That's all the statements we had.
Well, that's good. We're at that point now.
We are.
Where we're going to reveal our weight loss results for the week.
We are.
And I'm trying to remember mine. I'll go with the lower because I think it was, okay. Anyway.
Okay.
So you got on the scale on Thursday. Just to let everyone know, we started trying to lose a few pounds there a number of weeks ago.
We did.
We weigh in once a week and we get on the show. We report how we do. And the scale said to you on Thursday, sir.
It said I was down 1.4 pounds.
1.4?
1.4.
And the week before was 3.4.
3.4.
So in total, You're darn close to having lost 20 pounds in a few
Yeah,
weeks.
it's
Yes.
18.4 right now.
Good for you. Good for you. So here I am. I was working my butt off this week because you dummied me. And I said, that ain't happening this week. So I'm jogging along on the treadmill. And I got to say, it's hard to jog and take a selfie,
It is.
right? And
It is.
keep everything steady and stay on the treadmill.
Especially on a treadmill.
Yeah. So my results this week, are you ready?
I am ready.
I went down 2.4.
1 pound in the difference.
2.4 pounds. I'd have to check. Now, I've been at this longer than you.
That's great.
I think I'm close to 30 gone. I'll have to double check that for next week. But again, we're going the right way. Now,
On the right track.
we weigh in next week, Thursday, Friday. Then we're taking that week off for weigh-ins because Easter is here.
Easter is here.
And our little rule is we take a week off following a major holiday like that. So we don't have to feel so bad about maybe having an extra turkey leg or something like that, right?
Yeah, because Easter you're gonna eat a lot, and that's the best part of holidays like that, right?
Of course. And we don't want to be sitting in the corner eating lettuce
No, God, no.
on Easter and Christmas and
No.
things like that. Silly stuff.
All
Silly,
right.
silly stuff.
So thank you for listening and watching to this episode of 10 Minutes with Andrew. If you found us on YouTube, be sure to like and subscribe and leave a comment. And we'll be back next Sunday with the next episode.
And hopefully you'll be over the cold
Hopefully I will.
and you can take off your hat. We'll turn the heat on and everything will be good.
All right.
All right, buddy. We'll talk to you next week.
Talk to you next week.
Bye-bye.
See ya.
Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, be sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons and turn on notifications to be notified when we upload new content. You can also connect with us at andrewchansey.com.